You know what's a growth marketer's dream? I was thinking along the lines of Iterable. The platform that integrates all that data that you're just sitting on and makes emailing and SMS and push notifications and all the messaging so engaging that your customers feel like you just get them. Yeah, that company. They're also sponsoring this episode. So after you watch this, go to the link below and get a demo and dream some more.
Another happy Friday to you, Matt Helbig.
What's up, Matthew Smith? What's up, Emo Geeks? Welcome back to another Feedback Friday.
It's good to be here, my friend. Good to be here. Hey, dude, I am a family guy. I've got 3 kids, and so this brand caught my eye recently. This is a kid's book about, and man, they've got kids books about everything, and it's awesome. You can see down here they've got kids books about racism, belonging, creativity, feminism, depression, money, cancer, body image, anxiety, gratitude, adventure, failure. Pretty awesome stuff. I'm ordering these books for my kiddos, and I've got a little 8-year-old girl, and I think this is perfect for her. My boys need something a little bit more advanced, but this is just great for young kids. And their emails are a great example, I think, of a really standardized template, simply done in a fantastic way. So this is actually a really pretty basic template that they've just used really smart photography on. So if we go up top, this is a header image, probably with a background color over on this left side. And they've just chosen to left align, this part. They've got their text here in a basic font that's available on your system. And then they've got, their logo. They introduce with just a normal body text, which in this case works, especially because they lead with this image. So it kind of has the right balance. They get this fantastic imagery in there that draws this color down into the next part. And already I'm like, whoa, what's this? This is cool. I want to see these things. I see this big type and I'm interested. I can read, a little bit about the story, and I can see this imagery that accompanies this paragraph, and in a really nice, simple way, right? It's nice and white background and just illustrates what's going on. I don't need to know what's in this image. It just kind of feels like our story. And then, the mission, and you start seeing the mission is related to the kids. It's about people, and that feels good, right? And then you get this sense of, who the team is made up of. And it's these cute little kids together that maybe are adults now, and it feels fantastic. And then you get this full exposure of all these different books, feeling really colorful, feeling really, so many like titles and things to look at. And then you can, learn more. I think they've done a really nice job in this. They finish it off with a centered footer. I think that works. They have these social icons. So the critiques for this email, for me, are I think that maybe you could lead up here with some larger intro copy to kind of create something that you can read very easily, especially from a distance, that kind of catches your eye, really gets in there quickly, that would feel like it accompanies this lead image. And then I think the other thing I would do is there's no CTA like here. Why isn't there a CTA? Go check out our books right here. I understand they probably want to lead people down through the imagery, but I think there's a real opportunity to put a CTA there or to put a CTA even on the image. Maybe they have a video on their site and they could, show the video there. Lots of opportunity up top. And then this learn more is a pretty soft CTA, soft action. I think they could definitely follow that up with something a little bit more specific, like buy 3 of our books and get the 4th free, or, some discount or something. And then the button, for some reason, is a little tight there. It needs a little bit more space. And then we've talked about social icons a bunch. I feel like this is just saying we are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and link, I think, means website probably. But that's just a convention that has been like held over. I've put them in emails before, and the more that we talk about it, it just doesn't serve the customer very well. So instead, why not show a little bit of content from Facebook, or show a little content from Twitter or from Instagram? That way, you're giving somebody a taste of what they can get there, and they're much more likely to engage. And then the information there is fine. I think that it's nice to have that in a footer, I suppose. I have yet to ever get an address from somebody's email footer, but I suppose that's just a convention that has, been passed down, and now
That's for CAN-SPAM Act compliance.
Really?
Yeah, you need a valid postal address to be in your message.
See, I'm all about the design, not about the protocols. Well, there you go. There you have it. Thank you for being the expert in that space, Matt.
Sure thing. That's what I'm here for.
That's awesome. Yeah, what's this unsubscribe link? They don't need that.
Freeze! It's the email police. You're going away for a long time.
I'm showing my true colors there. But from a design perspective, from a serving the customer perspective, they do a great job. And yeah, I've been happy. What do you think, Mr. Helbig?
Just from that footer, this email is probably a MailChimp template.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
But I think they do a really good job of using color and using imagery to really spice up this basic template. I am curious about this Z pattern in this email. I feel like that's something that I even struggle with as an email marketer, to really include that. I feel like it's something that I tend to stay away from. So I'm interested what you think about including a Z pattern in your email and how it works on desktop and mobile.
So a couple of thoughts there, and I'm glad you brought it up. So it works here in particular because there's so much white space. So if these were like filled in and like really blocky, then it's too much and your eye is like bam, 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 having to move really hard. Right now, the imagery just adds to it. It's small and it gets out of the way, but we're really focused on, these content blocks, and that really helps a ton. So, being able to have just that white space, that's a priority. So if you're going to do that, make it something that's interesting. Like if these were just icons, boring, not helpful, right? Like one color icons. But if they're like little illustrations or pictures like this, it works really well. And I think that's fine. Now, one thing that I would say over here on mobile that could be better is they have Our Story, and it makes sense why they have so much padding here because of the image they had to use over here. But honestly, it should be closer. And then you come down here and Our Story feels related to this little girl, but really that's supposed to be related to our mission. So you want to create connection between like an image and its content, right? And that's missing here. It works here, but then here you're like, wait, which image belongs to which? There's just not, like, the spacing is too similar to what you call an uncanny valley, where you're not quite sure which one it belongs to. And so that's something you want to solve for. That's a real nitpicky thing. Again, one of the values why I think this email is doing a great job is they took a very basic template and they made it really work. So this is a good example of being able to operate within tight constraints and make something amazing.
Well, I'm a big fan of this one. Thanks for sending it over.
Sweet. All right. Well, don't forget to get your butts to Unspam this year. It's March 12th and 13th in Greenville, South Carolina. You can check out information at unspam.reallygoodemails.com. We'd love to have you there. Last year was an amazing event with just so much good feelings for everybody all throughout. So can't wait to do it again this year.
I'll be there, I promise.
I think I'll go.
Have a good weekend.
All right. Bye, y'all.
If you have any feedback on the series, please leave a comment down below. Hit subscribe to keep up with future episodes. Thank you for giving a listen and letting our sponsors know you love really good emails.